tired of screwing up, tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town.
You're right, base. So, it's just me tonight, all alone, fishing for some congers. Don't know if it's going to come good, but this is a lovely little special I've got for you. We're going to have a look back, you know, all the videos I've been doing just on the channel, because it's come up to 1,000 subscribers now. It's got some funny bits, you know, looking at the quests, just looking at how the channel's progressed and what's been going on, you know. And hopefully I've got 2 sessions over the weekend, Saturday night tonight, Congering tonight. So yeah, I've got 2 days on it, so I'll take you to both of those sessions. I've been doing a lot of fishing as well, so I've been having a few flounder out. Well, Kerry's been having a few flounder out, should I say. So that'll add to Kerry's quest. Or if we do another little episode called, you know, floundering around, got that coming up. Also been catching a few straps as well, so one's like a little bit bigger than a strap tonight, so that'll be nice. Plenty of fish being caught, but I want your guys' opinion, you know. Do you mind if I put the blank sessions up, or do you mind if I'm just scratching around? Because, you know, like 9 or a 10 pound conger to me is a bit like it's scraping the barrel, I feel. I'm looking for something special in 2019, that's what it is. I'll keep going, and Kerry's been supporting me as well, so, and you guys have been supporting me as well, so thanks for clicking the old button. So the first little quest that ever happened on the channel was the old conger quest. While I'm here congering tonight, let's look back at better times. Well, maybe better times, if we just started this session. Better times, and see what happened in the conger quest when I was hitting it hard, bye. Lovely. And I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Lovely job. Cheers, boys. So guys, Plymouth Sound, lovely. And this was the first ever quest that I did, first ever idea I had to actually just do a YouTube channel. And I was going to base it solely on congering. I was just going to conger all day, every day, loving it. I beat the 25 that I wanted to beat. I wanted to catch a conger over 25 pound, and actually when I started this, the congers that I'd been having were just over 10 pounds and stuff like that, and I dedicated a lot of time to it. So this is the M conger that I actually managed to catch and all that. I might get back on it, I might do another quest, you know, but there's so many quests I want to do. And like, obviously when I first started out, I took the biggest, hardest challenge that I could.
Still on. It says error.
Oh,
is it still on? Yeah. It's alright.
Oh, lovely, look at that. So yeah, you know, looking back at some of this stuff, it does give me ideas to maybe do another one, maybe try and beat 30 pound next time. Because as you can see there, I've got the scales out on him and he was 27 pound. So maybe one day I might get the enthusiasm and just dedicate 6 months just to catching a 30. And hopefully get something bigger, but I don't know, I've gotten into the rays and stuff, but for the first ever episode, first ever quest, I was so chuffed with this. I was absolutely buzzing when I got back home, editing it together. And what I did as well, actually, a lot of the times I'll get the information and hold it back, and then know that I can actually finish the quest, because sometimes I get a bit But this time round, I was just uploading whenever I wanted, and it come good, as you can see.
So we weighed him up,
and he's 27. He's about 27 pound. Woo! So, achievement accomplished. 27 pound. Thank you, Mr. Conger. You're a lovely guy. Right, let's get him back because he's been out for a bit.
yeah, come on.
27, big head on him. Great stuff. You're right, guys, the 2-hat jobby. So that was pretty good, wasn't it, guys, with the congering? I really want to do another quest like that. Probably will one day, but at the minute, one beyz quest. So I've just got the first rod out on the left there, and blast him as far as I can get him. Obviously we're filming for another film, they're going to be back to back, so you already probably know that Mark's down there practicing his casting, but I just thought I'd do 2 in 1 because this one is just going to be looking back anyway. So still try and show you some fishing here. I'll show you all the fish on this one that I catch, and Mark's review for his icon, I'll show you all the fish on the other episode for the icon review. Yeah, so we did the old Conger quest, but it's not all about serious fishing, you know what I mean? Sometimes you've got to have a laugh, especially on this channel. We need to have a laugh, boys. It can't all be serious, can it? So, not many views on this one, but it was a brilliant laugh, a brilliant day. Hopefully it gives you a laugh. It's brilliant looking back. Check this one out.
Single malt Scotch whiskey, that's the place you want to be. It's Glenmoray. How do I open it here? Come on. It's here.
Guys, this was a funny one. I thought I've got to put it in here just for the simple fact that it hasn't actually got that many views. I think the thumbnail was crap or something. Nobody clicks on it because it's the ice rod fishing challenge. But for the ones who have seen it, you know that it's probably quite a bit of a laugh, and I wanted to put it in on here because, yeah, it's nice to catch all the big fish, but it's also great to have an actual cracking time. Don't condone going out on rubber rings, out on the rocks, you know, like that, all that after, but it's got to be done sometimes, and I'm going on about centre pin reels there. Somebody messaged in saying, that's not a centre pin reel, mate. I was like, yeah, I know. Let's get straight to it. Get the good bit, as they say, and we'll do some little wrasse fishing on that bendy ice rod. Lovely job.
We're just going to get some rod bending action. Wrasse.
Shiver me timbers.
It seemed like a good idea at the time, guys, but well, it was a brilliant day. Captain Spar.
Hanging from the yard.
Pendulum cast on the old pen rod. Lovely job. I think that was the best wrasse of the day. Oh, and the old rubber ring. Took us ages to blow up on the hottest day of the year. Ooh.
Walk the plank.
It's a man with no name laughing. And I did nearly fall out 4 times. Good job that seal didn't come along and caught me ring. The crap you guys have got to put up with. Mental. But thanks for hitting the subscriber bar.
Brilliant scrap.
Right, that's 2 good fish on that rod now.
Oh. Take that drag. So there you go. That was the little montage of the ridiculous Jack Sparrow-ness. Look, let's get back to some serious fishing, shall we? Let's get back on it, boys. Lovely.
Got a load of slot on. I think I can see his weight there. There you go, guys. First whiting of the night. First fish. Let's get him on up.
So while we're fishing away, hitting it hard, setting other rigs up as well, we're clipping up and hitting it hard tonight, boys. But Let's look at some other quests. There was one quest that called Search for Spotted that I actually started on B-Sands. Hit it for a lot of sessions, so I know this beach well, boys. The beach of broken dreams. Chesilling, B-Sands is, boy. So we'll run the footage for that one, and I'll catch up with you, hopefully, with a little more action. Lovely.
Jump!
A little bit of music and just take you back to the moment. We're talking about rays now, and I feel as though one of my best ones was not actually this spotted ray, but it's got a few views. This was part 2 of the search for the spotted ray. I hit B-Sands for ages. It didn't happen. It's fair enough. But what did happen is a few weeks later I thought, I ain't giving up. Never give up, boys. I went up to the Bristol Channel and we fished there. I actually managed to get me spotted ray, and this is just one of the rays on the channel that I've been really chuffed with, because I've always said it's amazing when you can get any kind of rays. I'm not including the undulate at Chesil in this, because although it was amazing, I feel as though this smaller ray, the little spotted, was a little bit of gold for me, you know. I really wanted one. And as you can see by my reaction, I was absolutely buzzing, because it was a good 8 or 9 sessions I put in for that spotted. And I never knew that they had the crazy eye on them, because I'd never caught one before, and very rarely got a zoomed in picture, but it's insane, isn't it? Hopefully a few more this year. But I think also as well, don't forget, you're learning with me. I haven't caught that many rays, I haven't caught that many fish. I'm not trying to be an expert in any way, shape or form, so to get one, there was a few comments saying that, well, you know, you were really excited, well, it's my first ever spotted ray, you know, and it meant a lot to me. The one that meant the most, and I think you'll be able to tell, we'll get onto that now. Now that we're talking about rays, is the formback off West Oak Pier. So let's run the footage for that bad boy, and I'll talk a little bit about what was going on there as well. So guys, out of all the rays, it's got to be the formback off of West Oak Pier. And to put it into perspective, you know, if you watch it, I'll try and tell you a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is that if you were going to target a fawny around Plymouth, you'd hit the river every day of the week, because you ain't really going to get that much of a chance if you get up on the waterfront. It's probably been a few more, you know, because it is really good ground for it to target one. And to get it, I was so chuffed with it, as you'll be able to see. And nobody fished it, no one was fishing it as well. It's free spot, free for all there, because it's not the most popular spot in the world. Sometimes that's the best way, you know, when you're pinned in and you've got loads of anglers there and you've seeing people catch your left and your right, you get demoralised. There, had it to myself every night of the week, and could fish it, get the conditions right, learn the tides, the moons, when the rays are going to come in, when the activity peaked. It was just brilliant. It was, for me, it was like freshwater fishing all over again, where you've got to learn the lake. I had to learn West Oak Pier with no information, nothing to go off, because I'm not part of any clubs. I've got no information coming to me. I'm just doing it by myself, so this is what can be achieved. You know, you can hit ground that you wouldn't normally hit, find spots which ain't the greatest, which nobody fishes, fish them and get results off them. And I feel as though this is what my channel's all about.
Gotta be a strap on. Lads, oh, he's kicked it, What is this? Please be Ray.
Has your shot come up yet?
Yeah, my shot's up. It's fighting now. What is it?
Go on, keep going. I can see.
No. No.
It's a ray.
Oh.
Right.
It's a ray. Kev, is that a ray?
It's a ray, mate.
Kev, it's a ray, boys. It's a ray, boys. Kev, are you filming?
Yeah, mate, go on.
Oh.
Keep him tight, mate, in case he comes out.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Swing him over this way, look.
It's a ray, boys. No. No.
These are decent size as well, mate.
Kev,
Well done.
it's a ray, boys.
It's a ray, boy.
No. 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 It's a ray, boys. Oh my God, Kev, what were we just saying?
We're going home. Last cast that was.
And I know probably a lot of you guys will say, yeah, it's easily done anyway, but I've just never seen it. And I wanted to make sure that the local lads could nip down and they've still got a chance of catching a ray. And you really have, guys. So we'll keep hitting it. Kev will get his, hopefully. And and you've seen him caught as well. We didn't run down here with him. So should we get him back?
Let's get him back, mate.
Mate, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Oh, picture for the lounge?
Yeah, or 2 steps or more, mate. I won't go down too far, he's a slip.
Nah, well, I'll probably just throw him off just this bit here. Well, I think I've said all I need to bloody say here. Thank you, my love. And it is my love as well, or is it? Yeah, it's my love, it's a female. So, lovely job, let's get her back.
Woof woof. Mr. Doggie.
What was that on, Peter?
Yeah, a bit of crab and squid. At least we're getting bites. We all love a dog base. Let's get him back. Lovely job. Oh, let's keep hitting it. What's that? Whiting, dogfish and a few rattles for you. Something's going to come along. It's fishing, boy. It's fishing.
Would you like a butter crunch? Somebody down Start Point. Somebody come up to the right of us as well, fishing. So, I don't know why I'm looking up there. I can't see anything. The lights in my eyes. So, just a doggy and a whiting. Yeah, I do like these butter crunches. That was the old raid footage. And I just got I got butter crunch in my eye. Would you like some butter crunch? We'll go the complete opposite direction. I'll show you the second to last bit of footage that I picked out from the channel. Think of sunnier days. You know, we're in February. Think of warmer months. And
It's still January.
still January, so apparently. Another few days of January yet. But yeah, check that one out. Catch up with you after that bait change, I think. Lovely job.
Morning, guys. What time are we on? 10:30.
Christ.
Didn't bother waking up in the morning.
It's like Wurzel Gummidge here. Need a shave. But I think out of all of them, you know, not including the rays and stuff like that, and all the different quests where I really succeeded in catching the sea fish that I wanted, I understand that a lot of you guys have subscribed to see sea fishing, but I really suggest giving this one a go. There's 3 episodes of caravan carping where I get on the lakes and stuff and fish them and try and catch the biggest carp I can. But I think as well, just the camera work and the music, personally for me, this is the best edited quest that I've done. Best edited one so far. You can watch it as a free parter with a cup of tea and a bicky. Get into it, I feel, you know? But even if you're not into carping, boys, give it a blast. It's fishing, and I know some people say it's like fishing in a bloody bucket, but you still got to be skilled, and there's still little tweaks that you can make, which means that you're going to have a better chance of getting the bigger fish. So all in all, I feel as though this was my best edited one. And I've chosen the very last episode here. That last fish that I'm holding up there, I caught him on a size 4 hook, which is a minute hook with a little bit of bread on, and it was the last cast. They just started spawning. There was a kind of story behind the whole quest where I was building up to trying to get my big fish, and all the carp were spawning around the lake, and I couldn't get one for the last day because that's the day that they started spawning really heavy. So he come at the end. I managed to hook one. It was a lovely weekend away with my granddad, and we topped it off with that fish. Plenty more big fish earlier on in episodes 1 and 2 as well. So that's all good. Let's get back, and I'll meet you at the end. Lovely job.
The smallest conger known to man. So he won't really do for the old conger quest, will he, boys? Maybe the quest for the smallest, but that's about it. Been tough going tonight, innit? Tough going. You've missed a few bites, Mark, but I'm sure we'll get there. So I'll go get him back. Scraping the barrel, boys. Conger number 2. Fully scraping the barrel, boys. I think we're nearly done. Another hour to go. Mark's been crabbed out, I've been crabbed out. A few people shown up, but they're all heading off early as well because we've been having a good old natter with them. I fancy a butter crunch. Can't feel my fingers, just done a bait up.
It's freezing.
It's freezing, mate. But yeah, after that little conger, which is the worst fight of my life, why don't we have a look at one of the best? Let's look back one more time, and then I'll catch up with you at the end, boys. The Weetabix mullet, best fight. Let's look back, boys. His last knock-ins, boys. It's a screamer, mate. Hold on. Hold on, boys. He's done me again. Honestly, he just keeps taking runs. He wants to go again. I can't tighten him too much. I've got 8-pound line on here. Well, guys, all
all that perseverance paid off in the end. And our reward is a lovely mullet. Thank you. Give him a little kiss, how about that? Right, let's get him back. So guys, it's coming to the end of the night. We've had a long old night, but we've looked back, we've seen what the channel has been up to for the past couple of years. 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years it's been running now. And it's just a bit of fun for me, you know? Good laugh. At least I can whack a camera out when there's nothing happening. We can just keep going with it. But I'm baiting up the worst crab and squid cocktail ever at the moment because my fingers are frozen, I'm cold. One last bait up. My hat's wonky. Mark's eating all the butter crunch. Every other fucker's gone home as well, so. But what we had? We had about 3 or 4 dogfish, whiting, 2 strapped congers as well.
And some hermit crabs.
And some hermit crabs. Lovely with a butter crunch and toast. Oh. So, from me, it's a cold goodbye. We've got Chesil on Tuesday. We're just going to pop up there. It's near on February though. It's quiet, you know what I mean? But gets us out. Somebody wanted me to do a review on the seat conversion box for the better boxes. Can't get the better boxes anymore. They're doing different molds. I think Tronics do one now, but you can still get the seat converters. So
it's cold. There's no fish.
It's cold. There's no fish. See you in the next boys. See you in the next one, boys. Run the outro.
Tired of screwing up, tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town.